Good day, everybody. Today we are in Voltaire region, Ghana. We are in Voltaire region, Ghana, in order to show you this amazing fish pond in Ghana. This fish pond is unbelievable. I have never seen anything like this in my life before. It is an amazing story with a greater success. I have visited many places, seen so many fish ponds, both the ones in offshore and the ones in land. But the story behind the fish pond we are in today is something to talk about, and that is the reason I brought it to you today. The name of the fish pond is Flocell Farm. This is one of the biggest fish farm I have ever seen in my life. It is located both in land and offshore. Therefore, it has fish cages and also has 106 fish pond in the land and 16 fish cages offshore. This is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. The owner of the fish pond is advanced than so, but the story behind the fish pond is something that we always have to praise him and try as much as possible to tell people to join the fish farming. This fish farm was started in 2016, 80 years ago. 80 years ago, Events Danzo had only $2,000, less than $2,000 in short. And he wanted to start a fish farm because of his wife. He was working. He was receiving a nice salary. The wife also was working as well. Now, all of a sudden, the wife called him one day and said, "Do you know I love fishing? Let's go and do fish farming." The guy was working but not rich. In Ghana, the minimum wage cannot make you to be rich. He decided with his wife to go to visit one fish pond in Voltaire region. The story is unbelievable. They had less than $2,000 in 2016. They drove to the man, and when they told the man who had fish pond in the same region, the man did not like the idea because he thought he had seen his competitor. And the man asked him, "How much do you have?" He said he had less than $2,000 to start the fish pond. And the man encouraged him to go and use that money, do whatever he likes. But for fish pond, he is not going to succeed. And this is the reason I tell people, don't let anybody discourage you. He came back with his wife and decided again to visit the man to ask him to sell fingerling to them. Fingerling is small fishes. This man refused to sell the fingerling to them. Even with the $2,000 or less than $2,000 they had, the man refused to sell. But they managed to find the fingerling from other sources. Today, he is a billionaire. He is a multi-billionaire. He is the richest fish farmer in Ghana. There is no indigenous Ghanaian who is dealing in fish farming that is richer than him. He overpassed the man that he had been to his fish point to ask for advice. The story is unbelievable. So Evans Dansu now has 106 fish ponds, workers everywhere. He has more than 274 workers. Some of them are swimmers working offshore. Some are the ones working inland, and he is training a lot of people from different countries coming to his fish pond to have experience. Some graduates, some are coming for a short lecture, some are coming for long lectures. It's unbelievable what I'm seeing. And this is the reason I said that two heads are better than one. When you have a wife and your wife, they to develop interest into one particular business. If you are lucky that business happened to be fish, go and thank your God because your wife will do everything possible to make sure that her dream stands. And you also, by you allowing her dream to fulfill, you as a man, you will also put everything you had in your mind. And that is exactly what happened here. Both the husband and wife agreed to go into fish farming. Today they are one of the multi-billionaires in Ghana. Go and ask of Ivan Danzu, the owner of Flocell Fish Farm. There is nobody in Ghana who does not know him. He is making billions of dollars every day. When he was asked between the fish farming and gold mining, which one brings more money, he said there is no business to compare to fish farming because fish farming you just need to develop your love and the money will be coming continuously. It doesn't have season. He is a multi-billionaire. We need to learn. And this is another reason I said if you finish school, whether in Africa, in Europe, in Australia, in America, in Asia, fish is growing everywhere. Don't carry your fire and be looking for a job from one office to another, to another, to another. 80 years ago, Ivan Danso with Florence Danso had only $2,000, something lesser than $2,000. Today they are billionaires. Through what? Fish farming. Could you tell me any business that you could start with $2,000 and in for 80 years you become a billionaire? No other business apart from fishing business. That is the reason I keep on telling people, go and follow agriculture. The best of the best is fish farming. Start with $1,000, start with $500, start with any amount. Know it, these people. They are husband and wife, and they had less than $2,000. That means one person had about $800 and the other person had about $800. Now they are multi-billionaires. Why are you carrying your file, going from office to office, looking for a job? Go and start fish farming. Don't waste your time. Money is right in the village, is not in the city. People who understand life today, they have started enjoying life. Apart from that, being in a farm also will help you to relate with the nature. Will help you to create a business that you will be employing more people. The more you stay in the farm, the more you employ people. The floor sale farm has a lot of workers. They employ people every day. If you start farming, you will be employing people as well. You reduce the hunger, reduce the crimes. You help the government to build the economy as well. And one important thing that I will not miss here is that because he is among the greatest fish farmers in the world. He has a relation with World Bank, with the Swiss, with many, many big companies that are working with fisheries. His story is unbelievable. And while looking at him and by looking at his wife, you know that sky is their limit. They are not the type that will be driving Ferrari going on private jets. No, they love their business. They go to their farm every day. If you finish school and you don't have a job, don't dream about beautiful cars. Don't dream about beautiful houses. Don't dream about enjoyment. Dream how to go to a farm, build a farm. Those dreams will bring the fancy cars and fancy watches. If you start from the beginning to buy fancy watches, beautiful cars, you can never succeed. Because any money that comes to your hand, instead of you to use it for an investment, you invest it into fashion. And that fashion is not bringing any income. There is money on investing in agriculture. And the best we can recommend to you is fish farming. Go to a village and farm. Land is cheap. Food is cheap in the village. Everything is cheap. Live a simple life. Within 4 years or 3 years, you have become a millionaire based on how good you are in it. It does not take long to learn how to feed fishes. If you could go to the school, you learn mathematics, you learn language, which is English, you learn science, you learn history, you learn so many things that you may not even need them, and you are learning them at the same time. Now imagine you go to training where you only learn about one particular fish. What the fish needs in order to grow, the type of food, the type of weather. This doesn't take long to learn. Many things are learned online. These two people, apart from their wife who took a class on environment and water, they had no idea about fish. But today, everybody is a consultant about information on fish because they have all the machines. It is not too late yet. Anybody can be a fisherman, if he wants to, and see the fish he is producing here. Very, very big fish. Fish is everywhere. It's unbelievable what I'm seeing here. I never believed that someone like this exists in Ghana. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.